Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a, sorry guys, I need to move over just a smidge. We are doing a new release video. I haven't done new releases in a little while. We're just going to ignore that. I may zoom in just a tad. There we go. Alright, so we're going to ignore that. We are going to get straight into this. I am just using a simply gilded pouch just to store all the stickers in, because I was using a 5 little sleeve, but that was becoming too thick, so you can see how chunky this one is. So let's grab everything out. That's it. Yep. So I may just use this for new releases. We will see how I feel. So this is the stack. She doesn't look too thick, but she kind of is. That is a little flip through. So let's jump straight on in. First of all, I am going to be bringing back the colours. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be bringing back the coloured icons. So this one is in deep fuchsia, and you do get the 4 pages. You can buy these individually or as a bundle. You will get these and the washi tape, or the washi, sorry, with the bundle. I don't do washi tape at the moment, but this desk is a mess. So that's that. I do have some new icons. Someone suggested some audiobooks, so one of my PR girls did. And I actually do love audiobook reading, so, well, it's not really reading, it's more listening. So we have these in rainbow, pastel, pinks, and neutral. So cannot wait to plop that down when I need to catch up on my reading. There is some new things that I want to bring out, which I'm going to bring out soon. So I need to catch up on some reading. I don't know if I have brought these out before. I'm pretty sure they're still in the shop, but I've got the mobile phones for colorways. I think these are in the shop already, but I needed to make sure I did them so I can put them in my book. I also have the mechanic icons. So just 4 colors there. And then I think this is the last one. I've just got the voiceover one. This one's in rainbow, pink. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so we got rainbow, pink, neutral, and pastel, especially for when you need to do a voiceover or something, which I have to do plenty of those. I do have 2 new character icons. This one is Crystal holding a Roche bag. She is my new character. And I've got the planning one as well. I do have quite a few that I will be releasing really soon. Also, I do have quite a few that I need to just tidy up and bring out. I do have a couple of kits here. I think it's just one kit in different formats. So we've got this one called Home Office. It's really, really beautiful. I love it. It's actually, my camera's not showing the colours correctly, but I probably will edit it slightly. I do sometimes edit slightly on my videos, but I love this page. It's absolutely perfect, and I thought that this font here would be perfect for this. So we've got like a notebook, a pen, an eraser, stapler, pencils, a bulldog clip, push pin, that type of thing, and then we've got a phone and just a pencil cup, some emails. I was going to write you've got mail, but I was like, I don't know. We've got a couple of hard drive items. We've got the desk, which I cannot wait to use that for something else. Deadlines. I love this box because there's tons of boxes and there's an alarm clock like, hey, you need to get that done. To do is go home. I actually love that anyway. And then you've just got a file folder and your desk lamp. So this one is the full kit, if I didn't say. So you've got the patterned, the solid, and then the pattern and the solid in the half box. And then you've got the glitter and icons. I feel like I'm missing a sheet. No, maybe not. extra box is the washi, and then the extras. So as I have said previously, I think in a couple of newer, what are they called? Plan with me's, I really wanted to start doing some more mini kits. So this one actually does come in a mini kit format too. That was a full kit. This one's the mini kit. It only comes with 6 pages. They're pretty much the same except they're a little bit different. So that's the same. This one is a little different. It's just the pattern page. This one is the solid page. So you do get a mix, by the way, of half and quarter in both. And then the rest is just the same. Oh, almost the same. So you've got the glitter box page, the headers and washi page, and then this one I just decided to do a mix of all 4 of the small sheets, and then that's it. So pretty full kit. I also do have this one in a Hobonichi style, Hobonichi weeks. This one I did change up a bit. I don't know if this one has been showcased before, but I did, instead of having a ton of scripts, I just put in some more some icons. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. These kits with the clip art won't have the special flags here, so it's just like a little mini basics kit, nothing too fancy. And then I do have a B6 kit, which I do want to get back into the B6 realm. So it's basically just standard B6. I do have some underlays. I'm going to go through the solid ones first. So I've got light blue 2, and these are just full box underlays, which you can, see they're cut perfectly, you can put a foiled overlay on the top, sorry, underlay overlay, okay. Yeah, so we've got those in light blue, and then I've got one called night blue. I don't know, I think it's really nice, pretty blue anyway, it's just beautiful. So I got that one. And then I wanted to do some patterned ones, so I've got just coffee beans. I do have more colours in the solid and then a couple more patterns in the pattern ones, but we will see. Now I'm going to get into the foiled underlays. These are not foiled, by the way, but I can foil them. I did print them with my foil machine, but yeah, well, my laser printer. I did print these using the foil printer, so pardon me, let's get into it. So I got Swirl, and you get 2 pages of that. You can either pick 1 or 2 pages, it's up to you, depending on what you need. I've got Leaf, and then I've got Zigzag, and then the last one is just called Dots. So those will be, I think they might already be in the shop already, but I needed to get them out of the way. Now this hefty stack is something I have been working on for a little while. If you don't know, I kind of like to read a little bit. I prefer to not specifically just read a book, more like listen to a book, like audiobook. So I decided to jump in and do a reading journal. I do have quite a few journals. I actually am going to come up with something a little bit different as well, hopefully, but we will see. So to start off with, let's jump on in. So the first page I have here is a book stats. So we've got a little picture of a book here, which you can pop down if you can print and cut yourself, or just print them out, stick them down. That's what we've got there. Title, author, how many pages are in the book, when you started it and when you finished it, the genre, and then the year of the book. You can give it a star rating, and you can pick if it's what kind of book it is. So if it's a normal book, audiobook, or a Kindle book, or electronic book. 3-point summary, so 3 specific points that you would like to note about the book. Then you've got book notes, and then favourite quote or quotes, and if it's fiction or non-fiction. So I just thought that'd be fun just to chuck in. You can obviously do it yourself, but this is just one page that you can basically buy. You can rip it off, put it in the journal, and then that's done. There are quite a few other things that I want to come out with, but that's one of them. So that's the book stats. I also have a reading log. I don't know how many is on here. Let me check. Okay, there's 22. 22 books. So you can have this for the month depending how quick you read. You can put it in like with your monthly stats, or you can just have it at the start just to see how many books you read through the year. It's completely up to you. There is something else, probably why I said monthly stats and because of the book stats, but there's something else that I have as well. So basically the number of the books, so how many books, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, the date, the title, the author, the pages, and how much you would rate. So like out of 5, I suppose. That's general. Next we have the monthly stats. So again, sticking with the stat kind of theme, just wanted to do another style. So this one you can just put on a 1 or 2 page. Probably would fit on one. These all come out separate. This is separate. I think they're both separate. Yeah, I can't remember. I designed them a little while ago and then I forgot about them. So I also decided to do, by the way, black and white. So some of these things like this you can colour in. It's completely up to you. So I do want to come out with a coloured version, but we will see. So black and white, you've just got the months, how many books you've read and the numbers of pages for the month if you would like to, or you can just put how many books you read. It's completely up to you. We're getting into the graphs now. Oh, are we not? No, okay. Okay. I think what I did was I just did the reading stuff first. And yeah, I'm just going to fix this one. I'll be back. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. So we have another reading tracker. I forgot to put the name up here, but I think it's going to be called Reading Tracker. We'll see. So basically, you've got your 31 days, your months down here, and it can be up to you. So you can have it for a reading tracker. You can have it for the days, how many days you've read. It can be how many nights you've read. It can be for the books you've read, like how many books, if you've read a book a day. A few little pictures and then a notes. I don't really know what my thought process for this was, but I think it was more so here's a graph, here's some options, you can pick and choose what you would like it for. I think I might actually come up with just doing graphs on their own, and then maybe scripts and some icons and stuff so that you can mix and match to your heart's desire. So I think that's what my thought process was there. So there's that one. Now we have book bingo. I decided that thought that this would be fun because I've seen everyone else do it. I come up with some of my own ideas. So, wow, okay. So let's have a look through this one just quickly. We've got young adult, favourite author, book with one word title, read a book from your set. I think my printer was being a bit of a pain in the butt. You've got horror or spooky, first book in a series, read a book under 200 pages, fantasy, read a book on your shelf, female character, read a book on your TBR list, finish a D and F. I know those ones can be quite hard, so that's why I wanted to put that in there anyway. Free, anyone can grab that. Read a classic, an author you've never read, listen to an audiobook, a male character, finish a book in one sitting, mystery, read a new release book, rom-com, complete a whole series, which would be kind of hard, but I think this is not specifically for a month, but it can be for maybe a year or something, depends how fast you read. We've got thriller, a book that became a movie, and then read a book with over 500 pages. So, I don't know, just a little bit of fun. These two are separate. So, yeah. yeah, you can just colour them in as you go. And then next, I don't know how I'm going to go with this one. I might just do it how it is. I have the alphabet bookshelf. I think I had a different idea, but I think it was, yeah, I don't really know. So this one has 26 books, I think. Let me see. '27, sorry. Did I look it up as right? Okay, I think they're meant to be 26, but I put in an extra one, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. So this is basically one whole sticker. You can colour in if you like. You can colour in the books. That comes off as well. So basically, when you finish a book, say with the letter A, you can pop the title there, colour it in, that type of thing. That's what the thought process was for here. And I decided to put like a little plant there. So that's something a little bit different. And then I also have an alphabet reading challenge. I think, yeah, okay. So this one basically, these are, okay, this is all just one page. And I think these are just like little icons. That's extra boxes if you need them. So for example, if you read, what's something that comes to mind? I think it's called The X by Frida McFadden. I was currently reading that, but I hadn't finished it and I forgot about it. Once you finish it, you can write in T, or if you want, just do E, something like that. So, yeah, so that's what the thought process for that was. So, next we have another rainbow reading challenge, and this one basically, next we have another rainbow reading challenge, and this one is kind of similar to the alphabet one, except we're just going to be using colours. So if you've read a book with a red cover, you can colour this in and perhaps write the book in. I don't think I have enough space to put the actual book here. I don't know. But I think that's my thought process. Just colour that in and write what the book was. So we shall see. These all come apart as well. And then I have some notes pages. I don't really understand because there's quite a bit, so it's going to be a mishmash. So I've got the monthly notes, monthly goals 1. You can use it as goals or notes or something. You can just use the boxes. I just came up with something easy. These all come off the sheet. Just wanted to add some deco in. So you've got 3 big boxes, and you can write anything that your heart desires, put a picture, write something, draw something, just little extra boxes for your book. And then I have monthly goals number 2, which this one is just a smaller version. These are smaller boxes compared to these ones, to these ones, so you can definitely see the size difference. Oops, sorry guys. I have a weird setup here. Next I have a notes page, and this one is basically, see, I'm a bit confused because I have like 3 of them. This one has 2 size boxes, so we've got like a bigger box and a bit of a smaller box. Just going to go through these because I've added extras in. So I just wanted to do some different size boxes. So they were the sizes that I came up with, and I tried to utilize the page as much as I could. So big and small boxes, and don't mind the little names up here. I've got to go change them. These ones are the bigger boxes, which were kind of similar to the ones in They are exactly, oh, no, not one. Let me see. Sorry, guys. They are the same as these ones. But I just wanted to do them a bit, I think, are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. I just wanted to make more of them on a page. So, I don't know. So yeah, we've got those ones, the bigger ones. And then we've also got the smaller version as well, depending on what you need it for. Moving into letters and things, I've got the large letters, it's meant to say. I thought I had smaller ones too, but I must have, I don't know, we will see anyway. So I've got the large letters, and these are all like little bits of deco that you can put around. So you can colour these in yourself if you like. I also do have just letters in my shop anyway, so you can grab a page of those in a specific colour if you don't want to colour them in. I also have the large numbers. Again, this can be for dates or how many books you've read or something like that. I have some mixed scripts, and these ones are just for basically doing your own pages, but you can also pair it with one of these boxes as well. So on here we've got DNF for did not finish, monthly tracker, yearly tracker, book of the year, book of the month, TBR, reading goal, monthly tracker, and then I guess it kind of goes down again. DNF, book of the year, book of the month, and TBR, but I will be coming out with more of these, so don't stress. I think I want to do it a different way though, so we've got those. And then I just wanted to do a couple of different things because I had a ton of room left on some pages, and I'm still confused because I thought I had something else, but I guess not. Okay, so I've got some scripts. So I've got number of pages script in here for, can't remember what reason. And then I've also got the book spread script as well. Again, I can't think of the thought process, but that's just what came out. Just an easy, simple, classic font. I also do have some little genre trackers. So I've got mystery, sci-fi, thriller, fantasy, horror, and romance. And we do have some little icons as well to go with that, and some stars that you can colour in yourself. Again, I could make them bigger, but I just wanted to do something small to utilise the page. And then I do have two of the, this one's a bit wonky because of the glue, but that's fine. Two of the months scripts. We've got month 1 and month 2. This one you can colour in, and I decided to add in a little bit of deco as well. These ones, I'm pretty sure they all come off, but I think this one is a bit actually skew with, but anyway, I'm just going to share it with you anyway. This one's an oops one, but yeah, so we've got month 1 and month 2, which I'm going to have to go through and see what other ones I need to print for myself. So we've got those in the shop. And then another thing I thought of, because I just wanted to have something of my own as well, are some book covers. So I do have the large book covers, and these would probably go almost perfect with. Just gotta find it now. I don't know if these ones, I think those ones are a little bit too big. Yeah, I think the smaller ones would fit in here. Yeah, okay. So I've got the bigger ones for in case if you just want to do your own page with this and some boxes or something. Or if you just want to do like, I'm just trying to get the boxes out. Oh my goodness. Like if you want to use one of those boxes and just write something about the book. So that's what those are. These are some of the books that I do want to read. I do love Frida McFadden. Some of my favourite books. I can't think of the first favourite one of mine. Let us just have a look. Oh my goodness, thank God. I think it was called Do Not Knock. Let's see. Let's see. I do want to read The Housemate. I do have The Crash. I'm trying to read The X, but that's Oh yeah, it was called Do Not Disturb. It was absolutely one of my favourite books. And oops, I do want to write about it, but I do need to get that under wraps. So yeah, one of my favourite books. Anyway, so I've got a few more here that I would like to try and read. Maybe this year, we will see how we go. Read, listen to. To me, it's the same thing. If you've finished a book, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what format. Yeah, so that's what that was about. And then I've also got the smaller ones. So these are the small book covers, and they do definitely fit in to here. Look, I'll just try and share it with you. That they do. Absolutely perfect. So it fits in there perfectly. But I actually don't need that, so I'm going to pick it up and put it back because I'm not reading that book just yet. So yeah, that's something fun. Oh my goodness. Something fun that I came up with. So yeah, there's some of the books that I would like to read, and now I've just gone and ruined that. Fabulous. Okay. So next we have just some little book ratings, again, to go with everything. I'm going to set up my journal so you guys can see what I do with it. So we have star book ratings, which I made ages ago. We have hearts, so you can use them for just general, or if you're reading a romance. We have spicy, again, if it is something absolutely spicy. And then spicy too, or if it's like extra spicy. So these also do come undone like this, and it's just easy to plop in your journal. And I think next we're kind of moving into kind of bookish but more just basic journaling. So I did want to share with you these bows. So these ones you could use for decorating your book journal, the front of your cover, your about me section. Anything that you think needs a bow, you can definitely pop it on. So I do have these, but I will be coming up with them in different colours, like normal. Going into the just standard journal stuff, I've got the monthly habit tracker. So basically you can just pop that up there. You've got like a little key, and with the key, say for example, it might be go for a walk. If that's orange, if you want to pick something that you did that day, you went for a walk, you felt happy this day, could be anything. So that's what's going on here. So something specific, like that's what I'm going to use it for. Next, I have a year in pixels. So for example, if you've got like your little key here, for example, if you went for a walk every day, or went for a walk, you can mark that down. Just again, something similar, except this one's a yearly one and this one's the monthly one. So we will see how I use those. I do have a mood tracker here. Again, you can put your moods down here in specific colours and colour them in if you can remember what mood you're in, what you felt for the day. I also have the year down here, so you can write 2026. And that comes off, that comes off. Sorry, pardon me. Those other ones come off too. I now have a weather tracker, so if you want to start tracking the weather for the year, you can do that. Again, you just put in just generic weather like sunny, cloudy, rainy, snow if you actually get snow, and then you just mark it off as the day comes. I have a habit tracker, not really sure why, but this one I don't think printed correctly. Anyway, I think this one needs fixing because I need to put the lines on the box, and I must have forgot to. So anyway, so this one is just basically writing a habit down. Okay. And then, you know, if it's read a book, you can colour that in. If you went for a ride today, you can colour that in. So something generic, just one thing per day that you did get into your habits. That's that. I do want to come out with some other ones too, so don't worry about that. Next thing I have is it's called a monthly BUJO spread. So we've got this one. We do have a bigger one as well. I thought I might have to figure it out where it is, share it with you guys so you know what it looks like. Yeah, this one you basically pop in. I will be coming out with like little days, just like little accessories for this I think as well. So yeah, you basically put this in, put the dates in, write something special. You can write like little mini notes or special things for the month, and that can just be the start of every month depending on how you use your planner. That would work quite well for you. And then last but not least, we do have some ransom letters. I do have them in colour 1, which I need to find some different colourways as well. So we'll figure that out. So this one's just like a green blue one. And then I have 02, which is like a purpley pinky kind of one. Not sure how I feel about them, but I do have more coming really soon. So yeah, that there was the mammoth stack of new releases. There is quite a bit here, quite a bit. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have any other suggestions of anything in the shop that you might like to see, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!